Good evening. Welcome to Psychic Plans. Yes, we're earlier than normal, but that's because we're doing the big setup. For the month and the quarter. I switched over and started doing the HB90 system. I'm loving it. It's about heart breathing, so you're on YouTube. The planner's cheap as hell, though. It's like $12 for the quarter, $24 for the month, but you got to print it yourself. But it's a lot of gold work.
Yeah. But no, and it's a nice printout setup.
It is. Now, you done the printing for me, so you talk about that a minute.
Well, it was basically a straightforward send it double-sided to the printer, and then it's already shifted and adjusted, and everything's happy. Mm-hmm. So as long as you're printing full file, right. Even if you're not, you just have to follow the standard cuts,
right? And
it works beautifully. It was nice.
Did. It looks beautiful in the thing. It won't be beautiful once we get done with
it. Oh no!
Oh, I thought we had the "What You Drinking" as a banner.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Let's see. All right, so as you come in, tell us what you drink on.
Oh, we left some branding.
Yeah, let's stir some of that up, please.
Yeah, let's get that right. Sorry, guys.
There we go. That up. Give me a minute to get this kind of sent out for a second. Talk about how your week was in Plannerville.
No, so the planner's going a little bit better. It was not as fruitful on that whole affirmation gratitude thing.
Mm-hmm.
Though I am using the Kinder World app.
Okay.
Thanks for that one, Shannon. That one's a nice little, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes of my day, divided over 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice. It actually is nice. So I have been doing that, which, does some deep breathing exercises and
that's the one where if you mess up, you kill trees, right?
Well, I don't think they let you kill it, but you do water plants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's one that's a productivity app, and if you mess up, you kill everybody's tree that your group with.
Okay, it's not a productivity app.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well,
the Kind of World isn't, but the app I'm talking about is.
Ah, okay.
So I didn't know if this was just another take on it.
Right. I'm not familiar with that one, so I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't seen that one. But no, this one basically is built around the idea of taking a moment.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically it. It's take a moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cute. It's kind of fun. It's a little. It's a little interactive. You gain puppy treats for your little puppy helper. Things like that.
Cool. Very, very cool. Hello, Miss Brenda. How are you?
Hey, Brenda.
Yes. All right. So your affirmations, gratitude area isn't falling. How's the sticker game?
That's going pretty well. That's going
Cool.
pretty well.
Very cool.
Yeah. Did some more page decoration. I continued that design for a week.
Uh-huh.
As in, I'm instead of doing like a daily that I did the first week, I'm just doing the let's design for a week.
Uh-huh.
Also managed to theme my month and week for July and the
Awesome.
weeks of July.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Very cool.
So,
Very cool.
yeah, we'll be seeing that here in a little while. But.
We will. I'm looking forward to you and you exploring this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm looking forward to actually doing HB 90 because we done it for a week.
Mm-hmm.
How's the week been?
It's mostly run okay. Like it seemed a little calmer for you.
Yeah, I liked it. Like I'm still adjusting. We're got to figure out the quirks. The goal setting thing was a little interesting. I messed up and went a week ahead, so I had to go back and fix that. You'll see
It's,
what it looks like when Aeson messes up in his planner and how he fixes it.
hey, there we go. And it does look like because you went ahead and blended it.
I did.
Um, like it's HB90, but then
Uh huh.
you used Happy Planner day sheets, and I think you were establishing that that wasn't going to be going forward.
As soon as I
Not long
finished
term.
them,
Yeah, like you're going to kill those, and then it's like no, we're using her
yeah,
dailies.
yeah, we're going to use her day sheets. It's got a little bit more room. We may. We got to see. It's an experiment because Happy Planner. What I'm using is a mix of HB90 for the professionalism, Happy Planner fill-ins, and then I also have the. I went ahead and I'll show you what I've done.
Okay.
Now, understand when I say I'll show you what I've done. That's dangerous territory, but I'm not even sure what we're doing with that yet. But anyway, we'll talk about that. All right, guys. So let's first get up and get the tarot for the week done.
Alrighty.
Where we go? There we go. Yes, I have all different planners stacked on my desk here.
Yes.
All right. So first out of the gate. Ooh. Okay, let's just redo this. You ever go to lay out cards and they don't feel right? Start over. Hello, Miss Shannon. How are you?
Hey, Shannon. Oh, you're late to the game. You missed me thanking you for a kinder world. So make sure you roll back and catch that later.
He's been killing trees again.
I have not. I have not killed a plant. I've raised one plant successfully, and it's down in my greenhouse.
Cool.
My second plant is doing well.
Okay. Oh, sorry you've had a long day.
Understandable. Like he had to pull me off a nap.
Yeah.
A kinder world.
Yeah. It's an app for calming down. All right, here we go. All right. Fine. So right now you're needing to take the Four of Swords. It's time to take reflection, figure out where things are. Then the reverse of the Tower is you're starting to rebuild on that sand. Some things haven't been fixed, but you're going to be rebuilding and starting something new. Kind of fits into July. You want to also be careful with the two majors hitting this week, because those two majors together is a ending and a beginning. Ooh, ice cream for dinner. That sounds great. All right, so let's start working through these because I just grabbed them and threw them up here because I didn't see what was in them. I think this is my commonplace. It has all, yep, this is my commonplace, so we need to set this to the side because there's stuff going in it. Some dividers, we may need those. Half sheets, we're going to need those. And then this is the rest of the quarter. So we will take and set that. That'll actually live over there because there's things now I need to update. All right, so we're getting there. I am bringing back the Horizon because it done well. I may hate the Disney part, but that's going back in my journal. So we pulled it out for a month, and I really missed it.
How is that even possible?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not even going to go there.
All right.
Yeah.
No, well, I mean, I'm looking at just the comment and going, how is that even possible to have it that tiny?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Guys, if you're in there, please go ahead and just take that one out.
Yeah, you can go ahead and dissolve that one.
Shh. Like, we done?
Yeah.
Like,
all right. Now I can actually do it by hand.
Okay.
Goodbye. I feel like you've been here before.
Probably, but under a different screen name instead of the display.
All right, so we're going to start working on the archives of June. This is something we came up with last time. Just archiving the month. I'm looking back at seeing how it went. This can get archived because we're doing a different one. This stays. This stays. This is a blank month. This is commonplace. Archive. Okay, this is how the 19th went, and we were doing well with that. Started building into HB90. And we're going to go ahead and take all this out. Out. The budget calendar done well. That it can know now.
Bye, budget calendar.
Content calendar we're reviewing because I'm going to do a different system.
Okay.
Oh, appointment card. There's an article I'm writing, another article I'm writing, so that can all stay. And then my notebook paper, which I believe can continue living in here. We will see.
Yes.
All right. So we've got June's archives moved and punched into place. from the main planner. It's kind of empty. Like, this is kind of scary.
Well, you pulled everything out.
I know, but still, it's kind of scary. It's like, where's everything? This could actually come out. Go ahead and put it there. So there's that. Let's pull out the personal planner and get it cleared and talk about it. I don't know if I want to keep these little plastic things in here anymore, because this has really become my personal planner. Not really my purse planner. The original vision of this was it was going to be in my purse, and, you know, I would pull it out when I needed it for an appointment, or, you know, needed to make a note of something. But it is like every day I'm pulling it out and like recording sugars or workouts or appointments. So I think I'm going to just leave this as my personal, because it's working. I mean, if I did not have a career and a husband and a house, this would probably be all I would need.
Right. Well, and I mean, for some people, that is all they need.
Right.
Like, sometimes it's just what you need for what you need.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah, it's my mini, but it's not so mini. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and put this into the archive. Okay, so there's an archive, and I can pull it out next year and see what we were doing. Oddly, I ran across a planner that I was cleaning out the Moxie Life because I've turned it into a mutant. And that's the best way I can say is I turned it into a mutant.
Yes.
And, you know, I'm going to play with it. It's going to be my artsy project this month. But it was kind of okay. And I was looking at some of the things I was doing during the time, because it was the same time. I tried it at the same time 2 years ago that I'm trying this, because it world change, brain change, life change. So,
Absolutely. Well, things change.
They do. All right. So we're not ready to put together. We're still taking apart. Here's the home planner that got exiled to the journal. I'm leaving that, but I'm taking this out. Compass assessment, I'm leaving. I actually want to redo this sometime this week. Capture, reduction, journal. I think this is the one time of the year, of the month, that I really wish I had the super desk. You know, like you have in a conference room.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just lay everything out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've felt that need before.
Yeah.
I mean, technically we could if we set up the dining room table.
True, but can you imagine trying to film that?
Well, and more importantly, with the pets, trying to leave that for like a day or two.
Right, because I've been, building this for about 2 or 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and thinking out and making decisions about what I want and what I really want and what I really need, and do I want to continue doing this, or do I not like it and I want to do this, or, you know, where am I failing?
Right.
Especially on like content and getting stuff sent out and posted and all that. All right.
There is a lot of behind the scenes work.
Do what?
There is a lot of behind the scenes work.
There is. Getting, and a lot of what, especially when you start a new system, for me, I have to watch, like, how do people do this? What do they do? Like, I can read the instructions all day long, but that ain't going to mean tomatoes to me.
Yeah. And I think sometimes that is part of the problem with the systems and the planners and
Mm-hmm.
the, like, like, call it what you want, but fundamentally, is there, this all makes sense and is wonderful for people that are reader learners.
Right.
And it's like, but then you have the visuals
Mm-hmm.
that it's like, no, you just have to show me.
Right.
Just show me,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can take that and move forward.
Right. And see, this is designed for writers on how to plot and write a book.
Right.
Well, I'm not a writer. Well, I am a content writer, but I'm not going to be writing a book anytime soon.
Well, and it's not like there aren't writers who are visual learners.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes that's a thing.
Right. And she has a class, which I really may take next quarter. We're not doing it this quarter because I need to test this out before I actually invest in the class. I needed to adapt, but anyway. So let me get this moved over. This has been my pre-planner. Let's see if it fits into my planner. Like, the first 50 pages of this is a guide, and where you lay out everything you've got to get done daily, weekly, monthly on your projects. She has you set goals.
Right.
And those goals, and I like how she sets goals because it's kind of like our money goal, how I set my money goal, green, gold, and silver. She does that for all of it. It's only a 3 gold system, which I like. Actually 30 minutes. And she does palm of reply to Shannon. Read Shannon's comment for me. I'm getting it out of order.
It's with the idea of doing about 15-minute blocks to let them add up to a lot of writing you go back and edit, and having baby steps to help you add up to.
Mm-hmm.
Like a finished thing.
Right.
Like, so you're not looking to write a novel. You're not looking to write a chapter. You're not even really looking to write a page. You're looking to write for 15 minutes and walk away.
Mm-hmm.
And then come back, and maybe that was garbage, but you keep writing in 15-minute increments. You start adding it all up.
Right.
And at the end of the day, or at the end of a period,
mm-hmm.
a day, a week, a month, a year.
Right. The difference is with heart breathing, you do 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. So technically 25-minute blocks with a 5-minute break.
Right.
Yeah. And, she's developed a planner to go with it, and I like the planner. But I've got a ton of Happy Planner stuff, and I still need Happy Planner for other things. So my catch-all is going to be a blend of heart breathing and a blend of HB90 with the daily pages of Happy Planner until they're gone. The other sections I'm going to see, like, the only one I don't see working with this is the budget planner and the power journal. Those two, I think, one will have to stay in Happy Planner. Possibly content management, I don't see it as that. But I'm going to try something new because we're doing a lot of different things with content. We got the podcast that now actually turns into a vlog, to the live shows that turn into podcasts that make a blog post that do a lot of other things. So there's that. We're also doing like coupon sales and that type of thing, which is a new thing. Like we never had the margin to be able to do sales.
Right.
You know, that's the heavy facts of it. Now we can. Now we do. We had a very enjoyable Psychic Saturday. I weirdly think that we found the problem with the gallery readings. So we're going to try this for, no, we're going to keep the gallery reading for the next quarter. Which you want to go into that one, Joe? Because this is the hardest thing I ever have, I can wrap my brain around.
Oh, is that you underpriced it for what it is?
Uh-huh.
You underpriced it for what it is.
Yeah, thinking that it was going to... Go for it. Sorry.
Well, and sometimes that actually can be a legitimate problem, is being the cheapest doesn't mean that people respect the opportunity for the discount. They just think the product's inferior. It's sort of like that moment we have when we go and we find like earbuds at, Dollar Tree. They're $1, they're $1.25, they're $1.50, whatever they are. We assume that they can't be any good. Otherwise, why would they be at the Dollar Tree? So we assume it's mass manufactured and kind of crap. Mm-hmm. So sometimes when we release a product into a space and underprice it, people kind of react the same way as, well, what are you getting for $10?
Right.
What are you getting for $15? What are you getting for $5? And that it doesn't have value.
No. So,
I mean, that's the general principle theory.
Right, and this is other areas that we faced in my business, which is weird to me, because I read the same no matter the price, no matter the time is the time. Yay, it all fit in.
Yay!
I was worried thinking that maybe it wouldn't all fit for some reason if the rings are supposedly the same size. Well, Shannon says she either starts from the beginning and keeps writing, then goes back and edits for continuity or errors, then one more fine-tuning on, and I'm done, and I do online and work on each part of the outline.
Yeah, she was saying I do an outline and work on each part of the outline and just break it out.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to do 9-hour ammo, Shannon? All right. So I'm going to be hopping around a little bit in this planner. Mm-hmm. But let's kind of walk you through how this planner works. You have your year's overview. Then you have your Q3 questions, and she goes into being consistent, which is one of my goals. Writing out your vision statement, answering some really hard questions about why you do what you do, your ideal day, your dream day, your vision board, which I normally do mine in art. Like I have a vision board up over here that's a couple years old. I normally do that in art. However, I just sketched it out this time and wrote out what I wanted. Then she has to do a brain dump on what you need to do, what you should do, meaning what other people tell you do, what you want to do. And then starting to prioritize your task lists and goes into that and moving things around. This is a good chunk of owning your own time. And then this is the time block system I did last week. It's not going to be the same because this week is a lot more busier, but we're going to do that here in a minute. But I have to jump around because I also have appointments.
It is always something to see, isn't it?
What?
That page.
Yeah.
It just, every time I see it, I'm just,
Yeah. because that accounts for a lot.
Well, I know, but it hurts too. I don't mean that in any negative way. I'm just like, it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I'm
so
still
Shannon,
working on the mini projects for my goals. I have set my 3 goals. I want to build my income, build my following, and get my life into a pattern at least 90% of the time.
Yes.
So we'll be brainstorming some projects. One of those projects that's going in the brainstorm is what Brenda asked for. It'll go in my goal 2, which is the palm reading class. Because I'm wanting to have that ready probably by Q1 of 2024.
Very nice.
We got one of my projects scheduled now. It's going to be in September. I'm going to do a Power Tarot weekend. Look for details of that to come later. It will be at Miss Mo's shop.
It will be.
We got that in line, so that'll be awesome.
We actually had a final answer on the dates as well.
Yes.
So we have confirmed dates. So
Yay.
we'll be getting that information out soon.
Yes. Okay, cool. All right, so let's lock in some stuff here for this week. I like the dates. I'm not covering those up. Let's grab some pens and let's figure out what all's on this week.
Right. It's actually, for me, not a very busy week. I know you've got a few different things going on.
I do. All right. So I'm just going to grab some box stickers. That's what I'm going to do. It is dot grid, which I'm not exactly happy with. I wish she'd do some line grid, but that's okay. We can function this. All right. All right. You're going to have to read me my calendar.
Oh. Okay.
Because I didn't get it up, and I can't get it up. I don't think I can. Maybe I can with just a mouse.
Okay. Like, I have it up.
Okay. All right.
All right, so just the U calendar first?
The all calendar. Let's start with Monday. What all we got there?
Well, we have the Invisible Assistant working from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay.
Modern Spiritual 4:30 to 6:30.
All right. Hold still.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and put him. What days he's working this? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Monday, Thursday, and Friday.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and drop a box on Saturday, hoping that he works Saturday.
Oh, there's that.
All right. So Monday he works what?
Sorry. 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay.
Thursday is 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay.
Friday is 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
And that's all we know so far.
All right. So then you.
Other than going Friday for my massage therapy, I got nothing.
Awesome. So that doesn't affect me.
Right.
Awesome. Hold it. You got an appointment Saturday.
Oh, Yeah, sorry, that's not officially on the calendar yet. It's written down. It's not actually. No, I don't. It's the next Saturday.
Oh, okay. It's not the first.
No,
Okay.
no.
We do have.
Controlled chaos and pain. Uh, sorry, I was reading Shannon's comment.
Yes. All right. So then, yes, I do have some cool. We have some podcasts. On.
Yeah, I'm just double checking because, yeah, my Monday appointment, we had to skip this week.
Okay.
That's because of her schedule. Oh, and then the Invisible also has their appointment this week, don't they? Or is it
Yeah,
next week?
it's on the schedule. So let's
Yeah, I
assume
know.
that they do.
Okay. Well, before you put a block in, I think we need to double check because there was something about that they had to.
It's the time that's different.
Okay.
But I'll put the block there just to hold space for it.
Alrighty.
All right. $30 coffee tea is 8 to 9. Mom Bears 8 to 9:30. Psychic that plans is 8 to 9:30. All right, there's that. We have barista chat on Wednesday. Are we clear to have that at 8?
Barista chat on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why wouldn't we be?
Just making sure.
Okay.
Because I know Gwen sometimes does a show. I don't want to overlap our barista chat with her show.
No, she's not in the show.
Okay. There's those. And then. All right, now I've got meetings.
Mm-hmm.
When's my meetings?
Let's see. You have the advisor one on Tuesday, 5 to 7.
Okay. Okay.
Thursday from 11 to noon, you have the coaching webinar.
Right. Okay.
Then let's see. Did you get your dermatology appointment for 2:30 on Thursday?
That's where I'm headed to.
Okay.
2:30. We'll go to 4. All right.
You have Eric at 11 on Thursday. And looks like, yeah, you already got coffee and tea.
All right. A busy week, guys. Busy week. All right. So after you do this, and I've already laid my goals out for this week. I want to show you that messiness. There's my admin task list. This is the block thing I need. I count 1, so I'm going to pull from another one. Make it work. I'll put that back in. I just done that.
Did you pull it out?
I don't think I did. Like, I doubt it. Not there.
Well, because that's not officially July yet. That's pre-July.
Right. Okay, well, I'll just redo that in a little while. It may be in the other. I thought it was in this one.
Okay.
But.
I was thinking maybe it's behind the July tab. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought that was the June tab.
Yeah, here it is. All right. Now we got to figure out what our blocks are. I've got my major tasks for each goal broke down. You do this weekly, and it's kind of like a nice little check-in, and then the additional space here you fill in with the other things, and, important notes about the week, that type of thing, which is kind of cool. He printed me 2 because I jumped in a week early. So this is the one I've already done. That'll save us pre-time. Oh.
There it is.
Alrighty. Now, I'm liking the 8 o'clock to wake up block. Okay. So I'm retiming these to fit 8 because me getting up at 6, I'm not saying it's impossible. I am saying, however, that it's not always nice. And I have to be nice most of the
time. Remind me again what was nice about burn his shit?
The warmth of the fire.
We can put it to a barista vote, but I think we're all going to tell you, yeah, that was not the warmth one was looking for.
Well, since 2 of the best are here, they can vote for us.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We can put it to a barista vote.
Baristas, am I always nice?
No, that wasn't what I asked. Although that works too. We have one vote of lull.
All right. So you go through, you block out your events that are timed. Then you go through and you block out, you lay your time blocks out, and that's what we're going to do. I did get some new mild liners because I need more colors. Like the normal pack of mild liners wasn't working.
Oh, now come on, guys. That's splitting hairs. Both say you've been nice to them. And Brenda qualifies nice. He said burn his shit, not him.
Yeah. See? Which, and by all rights, that situation, that person could have burnt him. Which, you know, someone apparently wrote a country song about it. Brenda, you know the artist that does your song that I just love, and you know you felt because of you, basically. Well, she also does a song about it's Bonfire at Tina's.
Okay.
Where it's a group effort to burn his shit.
So Brenda gets your bra on and Bonfire at Tina's. Both by the same artist.
Okay. Yes. And I need cigarettes, so let's take a break.
Alrighty.
Hi, this is Sandy Starr. I'm a psychic and I work on Keen, and I have been working on Keen for over 22 years. You can reach me on 01068. I deal with a myriad of subjects, but I do specialize in relationships, marriages, divorces. Is he cheating? Is she cheating? Whatever the dynamic of the relationship is, I will guide you through. I've got amazing radar for cheaters, so I will tell you the truth if he or she is cheating. I can help with any subject you need me to help you with besides relationships, and I look forward to hearing from you. Again, you can reach me through Keen, and my extension number is 01068. I really look forward to hearing from you and helping you with whatever you need me to help you with.
Hi, I'm Tracy Van. I'm a psychic medium and I work with tarot cards. I also practice Reiki and access bars. I would like to share with you what a reading with me is like. It is a blended reading of psychic and mediumship, and I deliver these messages exactly as they come through. I'm not going to mince words or add any padding. I am a professional, reliable, and honest communicator. I have readings available anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour. You can book a reading with me at tracyvan.com. That's TracyVann.com. And no, I'll always tell you exactly what you need to hear.
Hey everybody, Natalie here from The Pendulum's Path. If you are in need of guidance, direction, spiritual connection, healing, or more, you have come to the right place. I have worked as a psychic and a medium for over 3 years, connecting people from all over the world with their loved ones, giving them insight and guidance into their current situations, their past healings, their blockages, and what they need to know in order for them to have a better future. It would be my absolute honor if you would come to my website at www.thependulumspath.com. Visit my shop. I have a whole bunch of crystals, oils, balms, mystery boxes, and more. And visit my services. I offer 15-minute, 30-minute, and 60-minute sessions. I also have email readings available if you're not comfortable with the one-on-one session with me, or if you just want to try me out. I encourage you to come visit me at the Pendulum's Path, and let's get you back on the right track today.
Hey everybody, Lady Gwendolyn here from Rowan Temple of Light, and I'm here to tell you about our events this summer. First up is Beltane in the Hills, May 13th, and that is from 1 to 6. We have entertainment, we have a bunch of vendors, we have a fairy photo shoot. It's going to be exciting. You having any questions, reach out to Earth Magic or to myself. After that, we have Central West Virginia Pagan Pride, August 19th. That's at Holly Gray Park from 11 to 5 for the day. And we will have Sarah Masters coming down from Pittsburgh to be our keynote speaker. We have some great classes for that. So if you want to get involved, reach out to RowandTempleOfLight@gmail, or just follow us along on Facebook at Rowan Temple of Light, and we look forward to seeing you out in the community. See you there.
All right. Welcome back. Okay, so we're starting to do our non-negotiables. Like the hour in the morning and the hour at night that I need to get my head to get awake and to shut down. So we have that. Let's grab a blue because most podcasting stuff is blue. And we'll need green for the keen stuff that's not actual keen. There's Modern Spiritual. And then Thursday from 11 to 12:30 is coaching.
Oh, fair enough. I got confused.
Okay.
Well, because you were saying you were using green for keen, but you also said you were using blue for podcasts, and I got very confused for a moment.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what are you doing?
And then the advisor coaching Tuesday. Which, if you're a keen advisor and you're watching this and you want to come and have coffee with me, and let's talk market strategy and building community and, that type of thing, feel free to message me and I will get you on the mailing list for the coffee chats. Okay. Wow, these markers are really watery. Like, this is more of a marker than a highlighter. Or I'm heavy-handed, one of the two.
I'm thinking you might be a little heavy-handed with those. Because they're supposed to be very, delicate.
Yeah, and I'm, being very delicate, so they're very watery. As in, they're waking themselves up. All right.
Have you been storing them tipped down?
No, been storing them flat.
Oh, okay.
Video in the break room? Oh, yes. Yeah, they are a finer point than the normal highlighter. But I like the color selection. That was my thing with the color selection. Because I need colors, different shades of the same color, so that I can break the projects down.
Yes, and they are pointed instead of slanted.
Right.
They do give you more control, I'll give them that.
Yeah. But we bought I think it's a 5-pack. And then I just went and got the 15-pack because I needed more colors, especially for this week.
Now he has all of them.
No, they have even more.
No, they cannot possibly have more.
They have more, but I don't have that many more projects.
Oh, there it goes. It looks like it's calming down a little.
Yeah.
Oh, I get either the highlighter crayons or I get the pastel highlighters from Sharpie.
Mm.
Cool, Shannon.
Cool.
Like, he uses the Sharpie pens a lot. Well, Sharpie pen, single.
Yeah, I like my grab and write pen. We recently had to. You done something interesting with, and I actually like it better. But I wish Sharpie, if they would come out with all of the pens, I might replace my NR gels with it. But until they come out with all the pens, I'm not really happy.
I think they do have a massive, but it's not like, it's very hard to find on shelf.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I think we one time saw that at Sam's Club, but don't quote me.
Yeah.
And more importantly,
Right.
it's Sam's Club, so you never know.
Exactly. I may go through Jet Pen. And then we have the barista chat, which you still have time to join the barista crew to be included in the chat. Talk about the things we don't talk about here, and like why Facebook shut us down for a night, and all that fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So there's that. And then Modermo is the only one in Eric. Let's go with a shade of purple.
Derm 1.
Yep.
Don't be going to the wrong place.
Thursday.
No, I take that back. The S gels have not come out as a giant color pack.
No.
Like, they have the mini color pack that's like 5 colors or whatever, but they don't have like the.
Yeah.
Oh, Shannon points out kids steal the Sharpies. Yeah. Like, I can understand that. That was the first thing that moved me away from my G2s.
Yeah.
Like, I locked in for those G2s for a long time.
And, if they make just one color and you have just one thing to maintain, that's fine. The problem comes in, however, when you have more than one thing to maintain, and you need to be able to quick reference something. Alrighty. Well, I can almost say that Thursday will be a busy day, and I may not be working. Like, I may have to actually take the day off. We'll see.
Yeah, it's going to get squishy there.
It's going to get squishy. So as you guys are seeing, the color box, the boxes are filling in, and it's a real look at time. And now we need to put in my life stuff. The stuff that I'm human about. And we'll start with dinner, which looks like we have a pretty clear path for dinner this week, dear.
At 7.
At 7.
Nice.
Yeah.
It does, however, look like Tuesday is definitely a grab and go, fend for yourself, or a while I'm on air, pick something up.
Well, I'm highly thinking about that. Pick up something other than Pine Sol on noodles.
No, you must eat Pine Sol on noodles.
Huh?
No, you must eat Pine Sol on noodles. You're required.
All right. So there's that. It also looks like, other than Thursday, my nap looks like it's pretty clear.
And for those of you watching who legitimately think we're going to force him to eat Pine Sol, literal Pine Sol on noodles, please don't try that at home.
Yeah.
What he's talking about is pine nuts in a lot of pestos. He can't stand.
I still want to try the basil one.
Like the straight basil.
Yeah.
Right.
It's basil.
Well, because sometimes that gets confusing because the most pestos are basil.
Mm-hmm.
But again, most of them also have pine nuts.
Right.
Like that is like the golden combo.
Mm-hmm.
And so most of them that you find, they just say they're a basil pesto, but then they are also
Right.
with pine nuts.
All right. So then we go back to the worksheet that I just saw. Where was it? There we go. All right. So here's the things that are already spoken for. It's not into the block, as we need to fit 5 blocks of housekeeping.
Okay.
So choose a color for housekeeping, dear.
I don't know. What do you got in gray?
Gray.
Beautiful. What? You said choose a color.
I know. So
One day I will get you out of Joe. Choose a color.
now one day you will find more colors than gray.
But it looks really pretty. It's very pretty gray.
And then Thursday, no, Friday. Let's do very light pickup on Saturday. All right.
5 blocks.
5 blocks. What I do is I actually set an alarm. What day was it you came home and the house was a wreck? And I said I ran out of time.
What was it, Monday?
Monday, I think it was the first time I tried the time blocking thing, and I ran out of time.
Yes. And I was like, it's fine. It's okay. It's a new system.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'll get there. Like, I'm not going to scream and yell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I think that's what you were afraid of, was I was going to
No, I was just warning you.
Okay.
Because you're used to walking in and, you know, when I've cleaned, I put everything away and I finished the project.
Well, I mean, for the most part, like, it depends sometimes if you're, like, taking calls while doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes that gets a little wonky.
Yeah. All right.
Like, I find a random pledge somewhere pledge doesn't belong.
Right, but you don't find, like, clothes piled on the couch and then, you know, laying in different boxes because I'm in the middle of sorting them.
Well, yes.
All right, the next one we got to lock in is Gem, and I need 6 blocks. Going with this purple. Because I've been trying to keep to my pin color codes. In my color codes, if that makes sense. Tuesday I can do 2. It's 12. Okay. Wednesday and 2, Thursday.
Really, you're going to add one more thing to Thursday?
That's what I'm looking to see. And no, and Invisible has to go in early if I'm taking him.
What, on Thursday?
Yeah, because I have a meeting at 11. He has to be at work at 11.
Yeah, well, I can take him. It's fine.
All right, so let's just go ahead and do 3 here. And 3 here.
Just make sure you're home by 10:30.
Yep. And
Brenda's like, just think of it as dull silver. It's silver in need of polish.
aluminum foil, baking soda, and hot water.
Someone explain this to me, because I meant to mention this when I got back from the store earlier.
Okay.
Why is aluminum foil now available at the register?
Husbands.
What? Like, is that a real answer or a smart aleck answer?
No, that's a real answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Husbands forgetting it. You know what? I could do 3 here. And I could do 3 here. Three, 6, 9. Yeah, well, I'll be over, so I'll have 3 I can push with. Okay, I'll take that.
Oh, Shannon says grilling season.
Grilling season.
Okay. I just thought they had locked it up like they've locked up other stuff. And I was like, what are y'all doing with the aluminum foil?
Do we even want to know is my question.
I mean, because I'm sorry, aluminum foil is how old?
I don't know. It gets used for a lot of things, though. All right, so we're starting to figure out my work schedule. We did figure out that if the show goes late on Tuesdays and Fridays, then I'm useless. So do you want to make sure that we do an hour-and-a-half show and we're done? Or do you want me to take off the Tuesday and Friday night?
I don't know. That's entirely up to you. Like, I'm sorry, repeat the question. Maybe I misunderstood.
Remember last week, after the show, I was toast.
Mm-hmm.
Both Tuesday and Friday.
Right.
Should we?
I think maybe go ahead and Friday. I think you're going to definitely have to take if you're still doing your shot on Thursday.
Well, I'm backing it up to Wednesday.
You're backing it up to Wednesday?
Yeah, because I've done 2 weeks of Thursday, and now I can go back to Wednesday.
Okay. Then, yeah, I would definitely take Tuesday off then.
Tuesday night off? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Well, or Wednesday night. Because you'll be doing it Wednesday a.m.
No, I'll be doing it Wednesday night when I go to sleep.
Oh. Then, yeah, you're probably going to want to plan for that Friday, too.
Okay. All right.
Tuesday, I think you may be okay.
All right. So, We're going to do 10 to 1 here on Monday.
Hey, we found the light one.
Yeah. And 2 to 4. Well, 2 to 4:30 Monday. That's, you get filled in, and then
Ooh, Shannon found a new incense today. It's called Vampire Blood.
ooh,
Nice.
the patchouli and rosemary. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half, 6, 7, 8. So 8.5 hours there. And that's still with some white boxes.
Yep. You got 4.
Mm-hmm. All right. Wednesday. Start at 10:30 and go to 1. See, this is what it's supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm. It's just overly full.
Maybe.
The new ones, I mean. Or some of them.
Some of them are. And I think, I'm going to try Tuesday.
Okay.
We will just try to set an alarm for the show to end.
Okay. So basically a half and half.
Yeah.
So her vampire blood incense says it's certified undead. Interesting.
Interesting. All right. Wednesday. And wow, it's going to be a nice light evening for Wednesday. Like, I can take my nap and work all the way through to dinner. And then we'll pull all the way to night routine. All right.
Oh, it's sandalwood as well as notes of benzoin and dragon blood resin.
Okay. 1, 2.5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.5 hours. 1, 2.5, 3, 4.5. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
I think if you're going to do something on Thursday, I would just grab that one block
Which
between
block?
dinner and the purple up. Yeah, there you go. That one.
This one?
Yeah, I think that's the best you're going to work.
Okay.
Because that's Thursday and you're already planning on it being like, this is going to be a toasty day.
Yeah.
So, like, and then that gives you a buffer for an emergency nap.
Right. Or sleep in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's 1, 2, 3. Where's my pen go to? All right. Friday. This box has a long box here. And I think I'll have enough I'll think I have enough hours to do that.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2.5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5, 8, 9, 10, 11.
That's a big work day.
Huh?
That's a big work day.
Yep. But if I'm taking the day off on Thursday, I've got to make up the 5 hours we're losing.
I know. I'm just saying.
I know you know, but but our audience don't know this.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna have a mega weekend. Should hit my network minimums with this. 1, 2, 3.5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 12 hours. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. All right. Grab a handy dandy calculator. And yes, I still use a real calculator.
Yes.
That's not right. Not right. So 8.5 plus 8 plus 10.5 plus 3 plus 11 plus 12 plus 53 plus 8. That's my 61. And we still get to have breakfast Sunday morning.
Nice. Alrighty. I'm trying to write all these in right now. So let's see. Friday is 10:30. Saturday is a 9:30 start.
Right.
And your first for Sunday is
2.
2 to 7.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm going to write all these in.
Right.
I have to go program.
Yes.
So Friday, that's 10:30 to 1. Both those. All right. And then, right, so Monday has a 2 to 4.
Yeah.
And a 10 to 1 a.m.
Yep.
p.m. to 9 a.m. Tuesday has the same. Wednesday, let's see, I've got to get the 2 to 7.
Right.
And then we have 10 to 1. Thursday just has the 1 block. Let me erase its comma so I don't think I forgot something. Friday is, let's see, yeah, Friday is 2 to 7. And then at 9:30 to 1.
Yeah.
Saturday has a 2 p.m. to 7 and 9:30 to 1.
Yep.
And Sunday has the 2 to 7 and then a 9:30 to 1.
Yep.
Fun.
Yeah. 61 hours.
Yeah. Sorry. My ear itching.
Mm-hmm.
I had to pop my headset out for a second.
That's okay.
Oh, no.
So there's that. And I will put that in the weekly here. And then I do have the daily pages. I'm going to go through and set some of them up while we look at Joe's planner.
Okay.
And then you can see how it kind of looks when it's put out, like put together.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Let me send myself something real quick.
Okay.
Sorry, I just wrote all that down. I actually have to be able to use it.
Okay.
So I got to send it to myself where it's a little more handy dandy. Why? Why is it Facebook really hates you sending yourself a message?
Because it does. That's why I use Slack to do that.
I know.
Your camera.
Hmm?
Are you ready for your camera?
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, this is kind of hate that moment. So that's how I wrote all of that down. Let's get out of select mode. There we go. So that I had my time ranges that I've got to go set up for him later. So that goes on my Sunday. Same as like all this for his 3 card. Because it's Sunday and that's what we're doing. And both of those get used to generate out his Monday message.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I got to put those together.
Yeah.
And then we have fun from here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the rest of my Sunday right there. You can see it's not been a highly productive day, but some of those tasks I know are going to be hanging on through part of this week. So we're getting there. because some of them are a lot bigger than one would think. It looks simple, it's not. So all right, so this is our theme for the week. I went with the green stripe line there, and since it's the end of Pride Month and I haven't done anything for Pride Month, I used Happy Rainbow stickers and kind of went high color. So that's what we're doing for this week. I did change up that affirmation section. I actually used the appointment boxes to build it, the ones we were looking at the other day.
Uh-huh.
So I built it with those. I did actually, while we were starting the show, write in my affirmations for this week. So I did get those done.
Cool.
So my gratitude section, we'll see what happens this week. It may get used. See how crazy this week gets, though. So yeah. Also got my weather in early, so I'm very happy about that. But no, so basically this is going to be a massive backfill week. As in I will be at my desk pretty much most of the week. And yeah, so we just kind of go through, and this continues. I'm doing the theme for the week, not just the day.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole week is done that way. And that actually continues into the start of July. So I figured that worked kind of well. So we have July, and I also themed the month.
Cool.
So I got my big pink line at the top, my washi.
Mm-hmm.
And we added some fireworks, because that's basically the big part of July, is that it is the month of fireworks.
It is.
And if Aeson hadn't outed my birthday, I would have, because I have it marked great big with balloons. Though, if y'all been watching for a while, you know that we do not celebrate the Joe birthday because we don't like filing insurance claims. Ever. So we really celebrate the 4th of July really hard.
Right.
So, yeah. So that'll be that. So, yeah. And so I continued that on. Once a theme starts for the month, I carried it over to the weeks. And yeah. Trying to get a little prettier here. So 6 weeks in July, if you weren't familiar. Like, this is one of those weird flipping months. We have that one extra day of the 31st.
Yeah, that'll go into next month's calendar for everyone that's wondering.
Mm-hmm.
I've decided to do it's 4 weeks calendar.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that leaves 2 whole weeks going to the next month.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So then we get into Saturday, which is the official 1st of July. And so, of course, we've got some things going on there. We have a notation about fireworks because we weren't sure what they were going to do. Yeah. Like, it's been weird up here. It looks like 4th of July fireworks in West Virginia are just whatever the hell we decide they are.
Right.
There's no real commitment to the 4th.
Right.
That kills me every year. Is it's like, we're doing 4th of July fireworks on the 1st. Huh? So we had pre-notated that so we could make sure that by the 1st we figure out what they're doing and move on from there. So again, massive Joe outing of birthday. Again, giant page full of balloons. I even put the number of birthdays.
Yes.
I'm not zooming in. You can download the video and figure it out yourself. So yeah. And that gets us through that week. So,
out of curiosity, do you X out your water glasses or do you color them?
Honestly, if I'm using them, which has been the problem. I've not been happy with either. If I do the highlighter dot, it just looks annoying. I really hate Xing things out because that's universally means I didn't do something instead of I did it.
Why don't you invisibilate them?
Well, I don't know what.
Take off glasses.
What do you mean take off glasses?
All right, take your little eraser pen
Uh-huh.
and go over them with that gray stuff you had.
Okay, well that's... What do you mean go over them with the gray stuff I had?
Yeah, the watermark thing you had last week.
Okay, that's the highlighter. And if I do the blue dot, like, it's cute enough for what?
Right.
And God forbid my bladder has exploded at this point.
Yeah.
But because I'm sorry, when I count, I'm counting numbers of these.
Right.
Like, I quit trying to keep up with 8 fluid ounces. I just count numbers of these if I do count them.
Right. But
I don't know. That gets a little wonky for me.
That's what I'm saying. But change that to gray and see if you don't like the color better.
Maybe? Let's see. Let's go with the yellow I don't use anymore.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, yellow highlighter in this thing does not work for me.
Right.
All right. Let me go with a darker gray. So that'll be the other problem. Is that... There we go. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Right. Or you could do it by the color of drink you have.
Oh, God, no. I think that would traumatize me.
And if you finish one of those, you get to color in 4 of them.
Oh, so what you'll get, yeah, that's the problem, is the interface doesn't show, so you can't actually see, unfortunately, what I just did. So yeah, that is the painful part of this. Like, I kind of hate that y'all don't get to see what the whole entirety of what I'm seeing. Because it just will not share that upper part. It thinks this is the only part you care about is the planner page.
Right.
So for whatever reason, when I do the screen sharing
right
to my computer to do this, it doesn't think you want to see the interface. Never quite got that. I think it's because the screen sharing has more to do with like presentations than it actually does with the way we're using it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And technically, you should only have 6 of those.
I'm sure I should only have 6 of those, but you know.
Yeah, so you can take it down to 6 glasses there.
How would you like me to do that?
Use your can't you erase it?
No. It's part of the planner. All those little cups are part of the planner. Right. I can't erase the planner. That's its own layer.
So you need a white sticker.
Basically.
Okay.
Well, I mean, granted, I can do what you're saying. Like, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
Maybe I can. Let's do a white pen color and take 2 of these out. I can. So I literally have to draw over it at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I am with a white pen drawing over it. I'm not invested enough to do this on every single page.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm just not. Yeah,
Okay.
it does look like a caterpillar with all the dots. That's what bugs me, is because I don't know if your elementary school did the reading caterpillar to a pizza party concept, but I've been traumatized by circle caterpillars ever since. Like, that may just be a me thing. I'm totally cool with that. It. Yeah, put a funny sticker face at the end. Yeah, basically.
Ooh, why can't you just cover it with a sticker?
I mean, potentially I could, but let's see. Because I keep looking for ones that are semi-transparent.
Right. Look for ones that aren't.
So that's my recents. I'm trying to figure out what actually. Well, I mean, theoretically, I should be able to do this. Since I just did all that, I should be able to copy. And then on my next page, paste it over. So, yeah, I can do this. Like, that's the next page. I just copied and pasted.
Right, but I'm saying the ones you drank, cover them with a sticker.
Oh.
Like a happy face or something that changes it.
Okay. Well, I don't have any happy face stickers. I have to go download and find a happy face. Oh yeah, like a white dot. That could be fun.
Yeah.
Shannon knew exactly what I'm talking about with the reading caterpillar. We won't go into how bad I dominated that, but let's just say we always got a pizza party. I was a very lonely child that read a lot. Yeah. Oh no. So Shannon says, but yeah, Brenda, my coworkers are feeling like crap because they're drinking 2 liters of water and flushing all the nutrients out of their systems and then eating like shit.
Yeah, you can't do both.
Do what now?
You can't do both.
No, you can't. No. Well, apparently they're all ADHD gremlins with food pickiness.
Oh.
That's not going well.
No.
Oh, the Hungry Caterpillar book. LOL. Says Brenda. So yeah, no, yeah. We did a lot of those. Like, yeah. Like, it got insane one year. It kind of morphed from in the classroom to through the building because apparently, like, I don't know, I think someone figured out how to hack the program. As in, like, there were books that counted but probably shouldn't have.
Okay.
As in, like, there was something. I remember there was a last year for it, though, when they were like, we're not doing this again. Because, yeah, it kept getting more and more insane.
Well, I'm sure Barbara Bush was sad.
I know.
Because, that was her bright idea.
Pardon?
That was her bright idea.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Brenda says first grade teacher told mom take her for a library card. I'm out of books in my room.
Well, that happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Our elementary school had its own library room. It was a normal classroom. We converted to the library. Yeah. I had a reputation. By fifth
Well, that's
grade.
because you wrote the book report of all book reports.
Well, no, that's because I gave the book report of all book reports after the book report that got me in trouble.
Right.
But that's a whole different story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had a crazy teacher. Okay.
All right. So, guys, the prep work that you guys just saw, I will have pre-done before the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yes.
you will see that before it's done. That way, we ain't spending an hour figuring out how Aeson's going to spend his week.
Well, it is kind of nice to see that, though.
It is.
Like, that's useful. That's part of the, like, here's how it works, and, like, here's what you have to do.
Right.
And here's how you make it all work together.
Right.
Which a lot of them, I don't think, do that. It's just kind of like, and I magically made it all work, and here you go. This is what it looks like.
Well, and then the other side of this is just not like decorative planning. You know, if you thought that this show is just decorative planning, we make the planner look pretty. No, we're showing what advisors have to sit here and figure out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because no one says, okay, that you're an advisor and you have to fit 58 hours into your schedule. They don't. Like, you know, one, they can't, because then that would make you an employee and a salary employee at that.
Mm-hmm. But fixed hours.
Yeah.
And no, they're a platform.
Yeah.
The platform wouldn't be platforming at that point.
No. And they don't tell new advisors this either. And the new advisors coming, I ain't making any money. Yeah, we know why too.
Yeah. Did you post your schedule? No, because I'm just picking up some in my spare time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because sorry, we'll go off on this tangent for a moment. That's probably the bigger issue is some of the platforms still sell themselves as earn money in your spare time. And so that leads to this idea that like, okay, well, I've got a couple of hours this afternoon, I'll hop on. Oh, I've got like an hour this morning, I'll hop on. Oh, I'm, stuck here for this thing that I'm not really a part of and can step out of, but I have to physically be present.
Right.
At this location to do nothing.
Right.
And wait, I'll hop on.
Right.
And it's like, see, no, you have to pre-plan all those.
Right.
And then you have to put them into a calendar.
Right.
And then you have to fight with the system on some of these to put in your calendar.
Right.
Just a hint, there are things that I don't like doing, and that's one of them. Because that is not a friendly system.
Right.
Like, there is nothing friendly about that system.
Which one?
Key.
Oh, there's nothing friendly about Click for Advisor. Like, there's a reason I handle Click for Advisor.
Well, Keen, like, you actually can't start with the time you're working. You have to start with the time you're not working.
Right.
Because otherwise, it doesn't know what the hell you're trying to do.
Right.
And it goes kaboom. So you actually have to first put in all the times you're not working.
Right.
Then put in all the times you are working. And then put all your arranged call times.
You need to schedule your spare time. I have spare time. It's called white space.
Like, didn't you see the 5 blocks?
All right. So, guys, I'm going to give you a quick view of this, and then we're going to have to wrap up because someone is off work and needs to go home.
Yes.
So, this is what my daily page looks like.
Get you popped over. There you
There
go.
we go. And then my top 3 priorities, what I've got to get done because this is a house day, so there will be a list for house stuff, a reminder of something like I believe we're having a sale tomorrow. Isn't tomorrow Taste the Rainbow?
No. Forgiveness Day.
Forgiveness Day, okay. When is Taste the Rainbow?
Why do you ask me things I don't know the answer to? That's the 28th.
Okay. So tomorrow is Forgiveness Day. So that'll be interesting. The appointments I have. This box right here has been kind of the mystery box for me. I know what I'm going to use it for.
Ooh, what you using it for?
The Fortunica box.
Ah, the Fortunica.
Yes.
Fortunica.
Because I need to get some more log time in there. I also want to do 5 public questions a day because I want to increase my income there. So it'll either become my hashtag for Fortunica or that's where the weather goes in a normal week when we get a plan. Actually, I think I might want to do the weather there and put a box down here to mark the Fortunica stats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very awesome.
All right, guys. We hope you've enjoyed the Psychic That Plans. It'll be interesting to see how the system goes. Next week we'll get back to planning Aeson's week, and it'll be back to decorative planning and seeing how to make it look pretty, at least in the beginning, that type of thing. Because HB90, once you set it up, it'll be a lot less prep work for me.
Absolutely.
And we have a new house planner to show you guys. This is the new simplified planner. We planned for 2 weeks. I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you this 2 weeks next week.
Okie dokie. Alrighty.
What was that? Yeah, I was wondering when your modern spiritual stuff and Fortunica stuff was coming on so I could watch, but I'm only able to catch like 2. Oh, it is Monday at 5 p.m.
Yep. It got moved. Sorry.
It got moved. The double shows a day just did not work.
No. No.
And we can't do it late because Firefly is in BTS time, and that's like 2 in the morning for her.
Yeah. She's like, Go fish. Try again.
Yeah, you can definitely watch from work. It is on YouTube, and I will be making sure that these things get posted into your barista. That's something that's been failing, and we'll be fixing that.
There we go. All right. Well, and if you're on the news list, you should have gotten that schedule for a little bit earlier. Go check your inbox.
Right.
Yep.
And I need to check and make sure the baristas are on the mailing list.
Ooh, that's important.
Yeah. That will be important. All right, guys. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Psychic That Plans and the new system. Next week, we're going to be probably looking into the home planner, and I will show you the other ones, filled in and filled out. But we won't be decorating in those. We'll be decorating in the daily system. So all that'll be kind of filled in and ready for us to attack.
Certainly, certainly.
Yes.
All right.
You guys have a great weekend. We will see you tomorrow at 5 for our Modern Spiritualist Live.
Mm-hmm.
And then back here on PCSP Network for the Psychic Coffee Shop on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Bye, y'all.
Bye.